Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Debos Nation. I got two great videos for you today, so make sure you stick around to watch the second video of Asselmo getting absolutely owned by a police officer in Georgia. And in this video, you're going to watch Amagansett Press get owned by a couple of cops that call him out on what he's doing. So enjoy the video.
If you guys don't stop videoing us, I'm gonna call the police.
Sorry?
If you don't stop videoing this jewelry store, I'm about to call the police.
Sticking cameras in
You're a
people's
clown.
faces.
What's the
It's
difference?
rude. Hey, it's
Hey,
rude.
the Supreme Court ruled I'm allowed to film
That's
you, buddy.
fine,
Get
but
used
still
to it.
rude.
Or were you doing just filming his store, his
What's
jewelry
the,
store?
What's the difference?
Well, he's got concerns. Were you like directly filming his store is what I'm saying. Are you filming me right now?
Yep.
What a nice bus. Okay, seriously, everybody, all joking aside, who really does this? Look how close they are to the people. Look how close they are to the stores. People have to walk around them. They're a nuisance just because they can? Does it make any sense at all?
Oh, jewelry store.
No, don't like that.
Hello. Oh, hello. Hi, what is this?
I'm sorry?
What is this?
You got to get a new script, Jason. Every time somebody asks you a question, you can't go, huh? Hello? What do you mean? I can't believe you asked me that. That's such a ridiculous question. I don't believe somebody would ever say hello to me.
Am I with anybody?
As far as a company or?
Look, he's legitimately stuck on this question.
No, I'm asking because, I mean, you're filming a jewelry store, so I want to know, like, is this with, and now you're videoing me.
Well, you came out to speak to me.
So what are you, what company are you with?
What is it? Well, that's a little
Okay,
personal,
that's
isn't it?
Well, you're videoing, so that's why I'm asking.
Okay, so what, if I'm videoing, that means you can...
No, I'm not asking it to me, but I'm just asking, like,
No, I got you. I just feel like, I feel like we don't know each other well enough to be answering personal questions.
so that would make more sense. You're videoing the jewelry store. I'm the
Right.
manager of the store, so I'm asking.
Okay,
Yeah.
just taking some video. Well, we're not, I was going to say, because we're not the press. Is there any issue with that? No.
So now manager of the place is getting on the phone and
It's coconut.
Heard it's coconut.
Probably my second most hated flavor, so I definitely know what it is.
And you got to think, jewelry stores are always concerned with security, right? So he comes out and he says, well, you're filming a jewelry store, so obviously it's a security issue. They have the door wide open, and all the employees just went into the back.
yeah.
And they're concerned with a couple of guys out on the sidewalk taking photographs.
It's pretty bad that they'd rather get their store broken into than look at you.
Yes, they leave the front door wide open on Main Street. All go in the back to huddle up about what we're doing and leave the showroom here unattended except for this one guy. It's because it has nothing to do with security. They get personally butthurt if you won't answer questions.
This is coming from a kid that has to let daddy speak for him at every opportunity.
On the sidewalk, which is ridiculous. You shouldn't have to be interrogated by every business owner if you want to take pictures on the sidewalk on Main Street in a tourist town. It's ridiculous. So now they're taking pictures of us. Well, looks like we might have given these folks a new hobby in here. All of a sudden, half the staff's in there taking pictures.
A couple of pigeons.
He's standing right out front of the door to a jewelry store, and this isn't creepy at all, he claims.
Delayed maturity.
So look, for security purposes, if you guys don't stop videoing us, I'm gonna call the police.
Sorry?
If you don't stop videoing this jewelry store, I'm about to call the police.
If I don't stop videoing your jewelry
Yes.
store, you're going to call whoever you want. Now I'm going to stay here. Call whoever you want. It's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Did he just say he's going to call the police if we're
Yeah.
out here taking pictures? Wow.
Wow.
Good luck with that. Good luck, buddy.
Miners Gems here. Apparently thinks you can't take pictures on the sidewalk in probably the biggest tourist town in the entire state of Maine. Fascinating. Yeah, guys, so now that the police have been called, obviously we're going to stay here and wait for them. We don't want to be running from the cops, so we'll stick around for a few minutes and wait for the police to get here. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem very camera friendly around here. I've seen multiple people walking around with cameras. That guy has a camera strap on there. If you just stand somewhere and take video, I guess that's frowned upon, at least at Miners Gems.
This guy is fucking stupid!
This is my building. I just didn't know what you were doing.
This is your building?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Hi.
how you doing?
Good. How
Hello,
are you?
building owner.
Hi. Hello, building. Are you okay? Do you need anything? Or
No, not at all. Are you okay?
Sorry.
I'm doing fine.
Good.
Hi, Stephen.
So that's the building owner, according to her.
Yeah, so she says she owns the building.
Wants to know if we need anything?
If we're okay or if we need anything is what she was asking. Need to just be left alone pretty much by your tenants and by you.
Stop it. Get some help.
Haven't seen any customers go in or out of this place this whole time. Maybe that's what they're so upset about.
They're not going in there because you're disrupting business, and they don't want to go in front of you because they don't want to be on camera.
Got nothing better to do.
Oh, you guys are good. I appreciate you, man.
Just
Thank you.
making sure.
No, thanks.
Excuse me. You got them all?
There we go.
Use tonight.
Are you guys really that naive that you don't know that people don't want you doing this?
How we doing?
Not too bad.
Pistachios or gum?
Huh?
Pistachios or gum?
What do you mean?
Oh, just been chewing on something. Hold on.
Oh, piece of pizza.
Cool.
What are you guys up to?
Hope I didn't interrupt your lunch.
Oh, are you filming me right now?
Yes.
Yeah. What are you guys up to?
We were walking down the street taking some video, and evidently the manager of the jewelry store feels like we're not allowed to do that. They're not telling us to stop taking video out in front of the store.
Oh, were you filming his store?
I was filming everything I could see. His store, the water, people walking down the street. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Were you like directly filming his store? Is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, what's
Or
the,
are you- are
what's
you
the
just-
difference
or
if
are
I
you just-
was?
Or are you just doing this? Or were you doing just filming his store, his jewelry store?
What's the difference?
Well, he's got concerns. That's all.
Okay. I don't feel like he's got concerns because I know what I'm doing. But
You don't feel like he has concerns?
not at all. In a town like this, people walk around. I probably walk past 15 people with a long lens camera taking pictures of whatever they can see.
Yeah.
Of course. Why would he?
Well,
What concerns would he have? I would be more concerned about the front door being wide open and all the employees going into the back room. That's, I don't know.
okay. Are you the owner?
I'm the owner of the building.
Okay.
And I just wondered why my tenants were uncomfortable, so I came down
I'm
to
gonna
ask
move
them
out.
what they were filming. But Kelly would very much like to talk to you.
Yeah. No, these are probably just guys that just like to film and
Well, I'm
push
not very
people's
interested.
buttons. That's
Now,
all.
why would you
Pigeons
tell
are
her that? Well, why would you seriously tell her that?
Well, because you got your camera right in my face. Like, it's not very respectful.
What?
You serious?
What do you mean it's not respectful?
Well,
Where's your body camera?
huh?
Where's your body
I don't
camera?
have those. I got.
Well, that's not respectful. You should have a body
Much,
camera.
Nancy. I
Yeah.
very much
They're
appreciate
not-
it.
they're-
This is such a
yeah.
security issue. It's so
No, it's
alright.
not a security issue, and you shouldn't be exacerbating her fear.
It's all right.
You're here to quell people's fears, not to
It's all right, buddy.
not
Just
to escalate the situation.
That's fine. Just keep putting cameras in people's faces. That's all.
I'll do whatever I want to do.
I know. Yeah. You got it.
Ridiculous. You'll write me a jaywalking ticket if I cross the street? What a clown. That's a stupid way to be, man. It really is.
that you had you could you would.
You had an opportunity here today to make your citizens feel better about what's going on in the world, and you did the opposite.
Where do you live?
Fail. Major fail on your part.
Where do you live?
Major fail. None of your business where I live.
Sorry, buddy.
I give respect when I get respect. You didn't earn my respect here today, so have a nice day.
Yep.
Toodaloo, man.
Maybe don't put your camera in my
Adios.
face.
Toodaloo.
What's up?
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
see ya.
See you later. Off you go. And the guy inside wants to talk to him. He doesn't even go in there and talk to him.
Yeah. Here's another person with a long lens camera walking around.
How's it going, bud? What is the issue with taking video in this town?
I didn't say there was an issue.
Well, evidently there is. It's a major security issue for a couple of guys to be on the sidewalk taking video.
Did I even come over and talk to you?
Your partner did. And he just left and I can't...
Am I in the vehicle with him?
Sorry? See, you have the same stupid attitude he has. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Why would you act like that?
Because I'm parked here and you walked up to me.
To ask you a question, I'm being respectful to you. There's no reason...
But you're videoing me. I don't want to be videoed.
That's not your choice.
Okay.
You have no choice whether or not you
want.
want.
This is the answer you're going to get. I think you're rude and disrespectful.
Because I have a camera? I think you're rude and disrespectful.
Because of how you're engaging people.
What do you mean how I'm engaging people? What does that even mean?
I'm parked here. You came up
Have
to
I been
me.
disrespectful to you?
You walked up to me.
Correct.
With the intent to start some type of
No, I did not. I came up and asked you if there's a problem with
I've given you
videotape.
an answer. You're now free to walk away. You're not being detained.
I'm free to walk away?
You absolutely are.
That means I'm free to stay.
Come on, kid. Help out Daddy. He's not doing too good. He's 0 for 2 with these cops.
Whatever you need to do.
Yeah? Very good. Hold you guys to task is what I'm going to do. You're ridiculous. You're absolutely... Get a supervisor down here is what you should do. You guys need to learn a lesson, man. You got a supervisor?
Why don't you just be respectful and not
No,
put cameras
because
in
I give
people's
respect
faces?
when I get respect. You're acting like a clown.
You're sticking cameras in
You're a
people's
clown.
faces.
What's the
It's
difference?
rude. Hey, it's
Hey,
rude.
the Supreme Court ruled I'm allowed to film you,
That's
buddy.
fine,
Get
but
used
it's
to it.
still
Get
rude.
used to it.
That's fine,
You're
but
rude.
it's still rude.
You're rude.
Yeah.
You're rude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you took an oath not to be rude.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Yeah. You're supposed to protect and serve with courtesy and professionalism. I haven't seen that here today.
Stick a camera in my face.
What's your name and badge number?
Jared Hardy.
Jerry Hardy?
Yeah.
What's your badge number?
We don't have badge numbers.
What's your serial number?
We don't have serial numbers.
What's your vehicle number?
You can see it.
You have a number.
No, I don't.
See, this is what gets you guys in trouble, man. You don't treat people with respect, and then you want respect. Yeah. Oh, you'll hear about it. Don't worry.
I'm sure I will.
You will.
All right.
You're gonna hear about it.
Yep. Have a good day.
You guys are pathetic, man.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. You know, you're sitting in the middle of the street blocking the road without your emergency lights on. Put your emergency lights on when you block traffic. It's your policy. It's your policy. Follow the rules if you're going to enforce it. People are ridiculous. ridiculous.
Uh-oh, Jason's got some tears in his eyes because he's not winning anything here today. Son, you're up. The big cell phone standoff. Okay, well that's enough of Amagansett Press and watching a Watchman pulling her usual pranks. Let's get to Asselmo, where he gets owned by a police officer in Georgia. Enjoy the video.
So upon demand of your driver license stated by the OCGA code, you produce it. You don't question it. Let me see your driver license or your ID.
Why would you need my ID?
Why?
Yes.
Do you know what facility that you stepped into?
You serious?
Absolutely.
All right, this is the Georgia Capitol building where they house the senator, the governor, the House representative, and it's ran by the troopers. So upon demand of your driver license stated by the OCGA code, you produce it. You don't question it.
What about
now by 5 seconds about banning you from this building, and you would never come back here.
For asking a question?
Let me see your driver license or your ID
so
I can scan it before you come across here.
Well, the thing is, I don't have it with me, sir.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking you.
Over here.
Will just threw Asselmo in with the sharks with this guy, Officer Fraser. I like this guy.
Stand over here right now.
Hold on, but
sir, I'm telling you right now, I'm giving you an order.
Have I broken the law?
Yes, you are. You're breaking it right now. You are in a state building.
Okay.
Get over this line right now because you're crossing it without ID.
I'm not crossing. I'm right here.
Right here.
Okay, but
Thank you.
So you have to be nice. You don't have to talk to me like I'm a criminal. I'm not a criminal. Why are you treating me like that?
Because you're not listening. When I tell you to do something, you don't question it. Move.
Sir, what about our rights?
You have okay. First of all, you don't have the right to walk into this building.
Yeah, we do.
But listen, without following the rules.
Well, the thing is, I already checked the rules, sir.
No, you didn't. Because I said, let me see your driver license.
Sir, hold on. I don't mean to be rude to you in any way, officer, but I've been to at least 30 state capitol buildings in the past.
Oh, well, in that case, why didn't you just say so? Well, you can just walk right in. That's wrong. Ain't gonna happen with this, Officer Fraser.
And this is the first one that I get.
This is Georgia, and we take it seriously.
What about the Fourth Amendment? Do you take it seriously?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so I haven't committed a crime, so you don't need my ID.
No.
This is the people's building. Can I speak to your supervisor, please?
Yes, and that makes it so bad. You're talking to him.
Okay, so do you have a supervisor that I can speak with?
Sir, right now, I'm done talking to you.
Sir, I'm part of...
Stand right here. I'm done talking to you. I will take care of you momentarily. Sir, do you have your ID card?
When I was here actually the other day, they didn't ask me for ID.
Okay, so...
Notice the change in Will. Notice how far back he is standing, how quiet he is. He wants no part of this guy whatsoever.
Let me explain something to you, sir.
Sure.
Anywhere you go in the state, or any state, you just don't walk around here with no ID.
Respectfully, sir, I just came 2 weeks ago from the New Hampshire State Capitol without producing any ID.
That's New Hampshire. Sir,
anywhere in the country.
Okay, so because the rules are not the same here in Georgia. Okay, this is a whole set.
We'll just wait here and speak to your supervisor.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, you just hang tight because it's going to be a while.
Okay, no problem.
From now on, as long as I'm working this station right here, I'm going to need some passports, identification, and so forth.
Did you take a sacred oath to uphold the Constitution, sir?
So this is what this is all about? Are you trying to...
We're trying to walk freely.
No. I don't know, because you recorded me.
Of course.
I'm trying to ask a serious question.
You recorded me, so you come over here
to the people's building.
Listen. You come over here. Okay, I gave you instructions. Don't question the instructions. Just do what you're told to do.
We have the right to question.
Listen.
You're not.
Here we go.
Sir, you're not. With all due respect, you're not our father, sir.
Okay.
You're a public servant, sir.
Listen,
We're not. I have not been rude to you at any point.
If I have to follow the rules,
sir.
You got to follow the rules.
But the thing is, the rule says that you have to be courteous and professional to the public, and you treated me like shit. without me being rude to you in any way, sir. Why would you have that that demeanor towards me? If all I did was walk in here and ask a question.
Hey, can you 25 with me over here at the field supervisor? All right, thank you. Hey, and do me a favor. If there's anybody in the cars yet?
And there's a hush over the crowd.
With all due respect, sir, you're talking about the rules that you have here.
Yes.
Well, the rules say that you have to treat people with respect and dignity. You don't say, move over here, don't question me, like I'm an inmate, sir.
Okay, well,
I'm not in jail. I haven't broken the law.
That you
I've been more than nice and courteous. Why would you talk to me like I'm some sort of criminal, sir?
This is what I want you to do. Let me see if you follow these instructions. Right now, I'm about to have some people come in. I'm going to need you to step to the side.
Sure, we won't interfere here.
Now, do you see how easy that is, man?
I'm sorry?
You see how easy that is? Can I speak for 1 second, sir? You see how easy that is? Without you having any questions, stuff like that.
Well,
you did that because I got, Go ahead.
Well, respectfully, sir, this country was created off of disobedience to authority. As a matter of fact,
All right.
This guy is fucking stupid!
Clerk, sir, I let you talk for a minute. Let me just say one more sentence, please. As a matter of fact, sir, you're yelling at us while we're the people that pay for this building. We pay for you to be here.
Will's back there yelling from about 50 feet away. But what he's trying to say is that back in the early days of the country, it was taken over by force. Well, that's exactly what we're going to do here. One frauditor at a time.
Sir, okay, got it. I definitely understand that.
Okay, it's just the way. If there's rules, there's rules. But you see, sir, look. Okay, we'll let you take care of these ladies.
Ma'am, if you don't mind, just empty out your pockets, put everything in the bowl. If you have any bags, anything, that's right. Put on the conveyor belt and just come through the scanner. I'm gonna show you how to easily.
Will you talk to her the same way you talk to me?
Okay, ma'am, do you have a belt on or a watch?
Nope.
Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, so once you retrieve those items, I need to see your driver license or your ID card. Did you put it on the conveyor belt?
Just put your stuff on the conveyor.
Now he can leave his belt on. I didn't need to see your driver license or your ID card. You come on through, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Alan.
Yeah, and the Capitol Police.
Here your statement.
Go. Here you go, sir. Okay. So we have brochures over here that you can grab, so you can go. You can start on the 4th floor.
Okay.
To the museum, and you work your way down, and you start anywhere in the building. Okay.
All right.
All right. That's how that process works.
What? Why would you need people's ID? What do you do with that?
Sir, just wait on the proper person to come here.
No problem. Because I would love to show them the way that you greeted us.
That's fine.
And by the way, sir, there's
Sir, stop talking to me.
no, sir. That's not how it works. You need to be correct.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Sir.
Okay. All right. We'll see about that.
And you'll see, sir. By the way, we have thousands watching right now.
That's fine.
Okay. Just to let you know.
Sorry. My job is.
Do you know?
Listen,
your job is to be courteous and professional, and you yelled at.
With all the constituencies here in the building.
You yelled at. You yelled at. You yelled. Your job is not to yell. I do. I don't have.
Do you have ID?
I'm gonna see if he gets in or not because I don't have that here.
I don't have it on me, sir. That's what I'm saying. But you don't need to talk like that to people. You have to show respect if you want to be respected. I wonder what household you grew up in, sir. Because that's not the right way to talk to people. Are you a supervisor? Are you a cop? Are you a police officer? You have no rights to treat people like shit, you know? And I bet you anything, sir, that when enough people watch this, what is it? Fraser from Capitol Hill.
Okay.
So Fraser. Okay, you're not.
A state trooper?
Yeah.
Are you giving me a lawful order?
Yeah, just stay away, sir.
There's a lawful order, okay.
You're giving us lawful.
Just look at how Will is dressed. He's got wires hanging out of his pocket. He's got a whisk hanging out of the other pocket. I mean, he doesn't want to go through a security checkpoint. I mean, all the bells are ringing. All the
orders. And if we don't, what happens?
And that's your buddy, man. When you come and help your buddy out, you just stand right here. That's all I'm asking you to do. Just stand right here this morning.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know why I'm gonna step over there? Because don't you touch me.
I'm not.
Okay, but don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me.
Stand right there.
All right.
This is called The Walk of Shame by Asselmo and Will.
People pay your salary, sir. Yeah, I'll be there in a second. Sir, do you have anything to say? There's thousands watching. You could apologize like a man.
Follow your friend, do the right thing.
What's the right thing? This is our. This is the people's building.
Follow your friends and do the right thing.
This is the people's building.
Say, there's two rules you need to understand, man.
You know what, sir? We're gonna go ahead and. You know what, sir? We're gonna go ahead and leave because you're a dangerous man with a gun.
You're gonna follow the rules. You're gonna do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're told to do.
You're dangerous, bro.
So it's in the building right now.
You're dangerous.
Respectfully, we are going to.
Don't punch your finger at me like that.
I really appreciate you.
By the way, how do you feel as an African American cop in the South?
Just when I thought I could get through a video without him pulling a race card, and then he didn't disappoint me and pulls it.
Do the walk of shame, cop.
That's fine.
How do you feel? You think you're gonna get away with this? We're gonna complain so much on you. You're gonna be working Walmart security, buddy.
I bet you Asselmo is going to obey and show his ID.
I promise.
Sir, the only rule you need to understand is the Constitution and how to treat people and respect. Those are the two tenets of your job. Those are your two rules, sir.
And by the way, we have 100 million views on the internet, punk.
That's fine.
Wow. So they didn't even ask for ID last time we were here. So we're gonna go to the Capitol. The only reason
that guy's dangerous.
Very dangerous. The only reason I'm not getting arrested right now is because I still have.
There's nothing we can do. He's standing right there,
cases.
kicking us out. But we're gonna wait right here.
How are you? Good. So we were trying to get in to the State House, and my friend doesn't have an ID. The gentleman started barking orders at us, so we just politely asked for a supervisor. Okay. Because I was here a few months ago and they weren't asking for my ID. I didn't know if it was some type of discrimination. He didn't ask me.
We're just working on a project, and the guy's treating us like shit.
And I appreciate you being cordial with us. Don't our Fourth Amendment rights trump any policy? Doesn't your oath to the Constitution to uphold our
so
sacred
you don't
oath?
think that you could be searched to enter a government building?
Well, sir, it's a people's building. It's just like any other building. I mean, if I go to your, that's different.
Why?
Although they say we have all these rights upon entering, all of them are waived.
Well,
what's waived?
The First Amendment.
The Second Amendment.
The Second Amendment.
You can film all you want to in there.
He said, "You're filming me." He was mad about being filmed.
You can film all you want to in there.
Okay.
To enter the building, listen, you have to be screened. You go through a metal detector. That's our procedure. Okay, it's just like the courthouse. You have to show an ID to enter the building. There are people. Hang on, let me finish.
My
I'm letting you talk.
I had a lot of caffeine this morning. My apologies.
All right. So to enter this building, you have to show an identification. Okay. If you do not have an identification, you cannot enter the building. If you provide them a name and date of birth, and they're able to positively ID you as who you say you are, then we allow you to enter. Okay. So that's it.
The last thing I would say to you, sir, and with the utmost respect, not only the Fourth Amendment, but the Supremacy Clause of the Constitution gives us the right. So if there's an unconstitutional law, the Supremacy Clause of the Constitution that you took a sacred oath to before God and your countrymen, that countless men, women, and children have given blood, sweat, and tears for, you took a sacred oath. This is what makes the country different than other countries. And over here, they can make any policy, but if that violates, this last thing I'll say, if it violates our rights, it is your duty to disobey that order. Sir.
No, that's not. I understand
So
what you're
you took
saying.
an oath when you graduated.
Listen, I know what you said. If you want to enter the building, you can show an ID. If you don't want to enter the building, you're not going to be allowed.
But can you, okay, but can you at least answer what he said? I mean, you took an oath to it.
I
So
understand what
why
I
would you
took.
take an oath to
Because-
something that you're not going to
Listen,
follow up with?
Look, I'm not going to argue with you guys.
No,
I know
we're
what
not.
you're
We're
trying
just
to do.
we're just
Listen,
really.
I'm literally not trying to do anything.
I'm not going to get in an argument with you.
I'm not trying to argue.
Listen, if you want to enter the building, show an ID and you can enter. If you don't, then
that's fine.
You can
Sir,
sit out here and
I'm
record
not-
all you want.
I'm
I'm
not-
not going to entertain this.
I
anymore.
appreciate you,
Okay.
but I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just
I know
trying
exactly-
to.
listen.
Literally, you don't know what because you listen. They're making an assumption, and be fair to me. Treat me like a man, like you've
I
never
am.
met me. Okay?
I am,
Please,
sir.
Thank you. So please don't make any assumptions. The reason we're doing this is because the Constitution is a very sacred document,
I agree
and
with
we've seen it deteriorated over the last several years. And this constitutional republic is participatory, and unless we go out here and non-violently flex our rights, we
that's
have
fine.
nothing.
That's fine.
And
But
so
I'm
I'm
not-
asking you,
listen.
and so I'm asking you about your job specifically, the oath you took, and you're telling me that I'm trying to argue or make a point. I'm just telling you, sir, that you took an oath, and right now
I understand I
our
took
rights
an
are
oath.
being violated.
Do you know what the
Okay,
Third
but
Amendment is, sir?
Listen, I understand that I took an oath. We all did. Okay. However, to enter this building, you're going to show an ID. If you don't, then don't come.
We got that. We got that. Do you know? Okay,
Listen,
and
I'm
before
not-
we let you
listen,
go,
I'm not going to sit here and play this game all day.
it's
okay?
not a game,
So
sir.
I'm
This
done
is
talking to
sir.
you.
Game is our right, sir.
If you want to enter the building, show an ID. If you don't, you can walk away.
All right.
Last
Do-
question for my
Simple enough.
friend.
I'm done
just
talking
last
to
question. Do you know what the Third Amendment
y'all.
is?
I'm not talking to y'all anymore. Okay. I'm done.
Sir.
You're,
Sir, there's thousands watching you, by the way.
That's fine.
If you swear an oath to the Constitution, at least tell us what the Third Amendment is. Do you know briefly what it's about?
tell us about it.
Sir, I'm not required to know it.
Okay. I don't have to sit here and entertain you.
This
right?
is not entertainment, sir. This is servicing the public.
Okay.
This is, I'm asking you about the important documents from your job. Have I been disrespected and disrespectful?
Have I been disrespectful?
No, you've been more than
All right,
nice.
okay.
So why do you guys get so triggered when people talk about their rights?
Because I'm not going to sit out here and entertain you.
Well,
I've wasted 10
it's
minutes
not
of my
entertaining,
day.
sir. You're
Show
here to
an ID
protect.
to enter the building.
You're
You
here to
wanna show-
protect
I
our
am
rights.
protecting you. Nobody's
What about
bothering
my
you.
Fourth Amendment, brother?
Nobody's bothering you.
What about my Fourth Amendment?
You have a Fourth Amendment.
Not in a public place.
Yes, you
Apparently,
do.
no. You want my ID without me committing a crime, sir. There's no reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime.
Nobody said you committed a crime.
So there's no crime, no ID. What about my
I'm not
my
gonna argue
private
with you.
documents?
I'm done arguing with you. I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to entertain this.
This is
okay?
not fair, Sergeant. You're Sergeant. This is not fair. You're Sergeant too, sir. This is not fair. You guys are supposed to lead by example. So if we don't have ID, you can't go in.
That's what I've just explained to you for 10 minutes now. So if you don't have an ID, you can't go in. Or I said you could identify yourself by your name and date of birth, and we could allow you in if we can positively.
And then you're gonna run my whole life just because I want to go into the
whole life.
Well, you are. You want to waive your rights so we could at least go inside and see how they violate people's rights here.
Really don't, man.
Will doesn't want any part of these cops in any shape or form. He wants to go home.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll wave. Look, I came here from really far to come to this freaking goddamn building to take pictures here. I'm not just gonna leave. That's messed up. Whenever they only enforce policies, we have the feelings police everywhere we go. Unreal. What about the First Amendment? Can I tell that guy to go fuck himself nicely, sir? Would that also be a violation of the policy?
We don't want to get arrested. We want to know.
Well, I wouldn't say a whole lot.
Like what? Like go fuck your mother?
You serious?
Hey, sir, I need you to get back over here.
I need you to you're on a power trip.
All right?
Nice.
License.
My name is Asselmo Morales.
This is unfortunate, man. We be escorted around this place in our building.
You know, even your
Like slaves.
sir, even your mother's gonna receive a phone call.
People died for this country.
Does that look like me, loser? Does that look like me, idiot? Did I give you that? Did I give you that?
This is. I would expect this.
You're
to have
a
this many police
fucking
here
idiot,
for
bro.
the First Amendment, for people talking about their rights.
The thing is, good thing we have over 100 million views on the internet. You know what happens when enough people call and make phone calls and complain? Fraser is gonna get another bump coming out of the other side of the head of so much headache that you're gonna get, sir.
Loser.
Fraser. Fraser, you're one at a time.
The order? Sir, can you stand right here?
Is this a lawful order?
Is this
Stand right here.
this guy just loves?
What's your name?
Well, my name is Anselmo Morales. I'll be visiting your mother for a date later on. I think she texted me.
Oh, what a touch of class you are, Asselmo.
All right, what's your first name?
Anselmo.
So can you spell it for me, please? Last name?
Morales, Fraser. That's gonna be your mom's new last name, and then you're gonna be my son. That's gonna be your mom's new last name.
Yes, Daddy. All right. So
I love that. I love that. This kid just said yes.
no, he's not. Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. Here you go.
All right.
Come on.
Yeah. Can I go through? Can I
Yes,
come
you
in?
can.
Okay. All right. Fraser, this is a historic moment. Would you like to apologize for disrespecting me? I'll do the same if you start off. What do you think, Fraser?
Just keep going.
Just keep going. Just like in jail, right? Just like in jail. You guys treat everybody like inmates.
Well, Asselmo, if it feels like prison, get used to it, because that's where you'll be for a while. That'll just about do it for this round of videos. Please share, like, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. Debo out.